What I'm hyped for today is Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, coming to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, thanks to Aspire Media. When I was a kid, I mostly played racing, cricket and Sims games, and Tekken on my best friend's PS1. However, developed by Raven Software and Vicarious Visions, and published by LucasArts, Jedi Outcast was my first real action-adventure game. This was where I learned how these types of games worked and how puzzles formed part of the level design.
Perimeter defenses online.
I have walkthroughs of most of the game printed out and in a folder somewhere. I bought the Star Wars Best of PC box set, which featured 5 of the best Star Wars games on PC, including Empire at War, KOTOR, Republic Commando, Battlefront, and of course, Jedi Outcast. At the back of the box, I saw this guy using Force Lightning on a bunch of stormtroopers, and I had to find out what it was about. Loading in, I was fascinated because I didn't know who Kyle Katarn or Jan Ors were.
My Mothma must be getting paranoid. She never used to send pros like us out on blue milk runs like this.
At the start of the game, you start with a gun that kinda really didn't feel useful to me. The Briar Blaster Pistol. Dying to stormtroopers trying to use this weapon puts you right back at the start of the unskippable opening cutscene. After time, however, I soon learned how to single out a stormtrooper, get his E11 blast rifle, immediately save, and then became more effective in combat. Jedi Outcast had a wonderful way of slowly introducing the player to new enemies and their respective weapons as the game progressed, meaning that gameplay always felt fresh. After a few levels, however, shit hits the fan, and Kyle realizes that it's time he returns to the Force.
As a Jedi, you might have proven a worthy adversary. Without the power of the Force, you're not worth the effort it would take to strike you down.
And so travels to the Jedi Academy on Yavin 4, where Luke Skywalker helps Kyle regain his connection with the Force.
Skywalker?
You've come for your lightsaber.
Yeah.
After all these years?
Now this is where the game truly comes alive, as it evolves from the simple shooter into this full-blown Jedi experience. Kyle gets his lightsaber, he gets Force powers, and throughout the game, you get Force push, Force pull, Force speed, Force jump, Force heal, Jedi mind trick, Force grip, and of course, Force lightning. From this point on, the game introduces scenarios which require the use of both guns, Kyle's lightsaber, and Force abilities to progress. This is also where it starts to introduce new Force-wielding enemy types, including the extremely powerful Master of the Force Shadow Troopers. Each level in the game is wonderfully designed, requiring you to sometimes take out Imperial officers to get keys to progress to new areas, find hidden areas in obscure places, or just explore all the different aesthetics of the locations you have traveled to. Story-wise, Kyle goes on a journey which questions which side of the Force he belongs. From a gameplay perspective, it's fun to play a character who exists in the grey middle area, while from a character perspective, it's interesting to follow a character who is willing to do anything to save a loved one, even if it means losing himself in the process.
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast is a brilliant game that I recommend playing if you haven't done so yet. The fact that it's being brought to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 is super exciting. It's a dream Star Wars game that takes you to many corners of the Star Wars galaxy, and I'm hyped to see it return to ours on the 24th of September, 2019.
And may the Force be with you.
So much for the blue milk run.